Hi, Connor Gunn here from Lethbridge News Now. Welcome to the Weekly from LNN, where we go over some of the biggest stories from this past week and what you can look forward to this weekend. 2 people have been confirmed dead after a motor vehicle collision along Highway 36 near Tabor. RCMP's investigation shows that a southbound cargo van crossed over the center line and collided head-on with a northbound passenger van. A 33-year-old and 72-year-old died on scene, while 2 others were transported to a Calgary area hospital by EMS with non-life-threatening injuries. The cause of the collision is still unknown and no charges are pending. The city will soon be getting 14 safe and stable housing units for Blackfoot women, along with a 64-unit senior housing complex. Both announcements were made Wednesday, and both the Canadian and Alberta governments gave $3.4 million each to both projects. Construction has started on both and is set to finish in 2022. The province has announced $150 million to secure broadband internet for rural, remote, and Indigenous communities. Premier Jason Kenney says the internet is growing a part of everyday life and business, so he wants to ensure everyone can be brought forward into the modern digital economy. Currently, 67% of rural communities and 80% of Indigenous settlements don't meet federal standards. Gas prices have reached record highs in Lethbridge, now averaging $1.42.9 per liter. Gas Buddy says while rising oil prices might be good for Alberta's economy, it's not so great when you pull up to the pump. At the start of the pandemic, pumps charged as low as 69 cents a liter last April, meaning today's prices are double of that. They expect prices to go down a few cents in the coming days and weeks, but we shouldn't expect anything major until around September or October. Bridget Mearns is running for the mayor of Lethbridge. As a former city councillor serving 2 terms, she would now like to step into the mayor's seat and, in her words, is the best candidate. She says she prioritizes local businesses, wants to give a high quality of life to everyone, and would like to see a new performing arts center in the city. Chris Sadler is about 4/5 of his way done for his Lethbridge to Edmonton Walk to Breathe. This is his second year raising funds for Lung Association of Alberta and Northwest Territories, saying it's been mentally and physically taxing, but the amazing people he's met along the way have kept him going. Of the $50,000 goal, around $33,000 has been raised so far. The Tokyo Olympics are officially underway, and this year's event sees the inclusion of 6 people with Southern Alberta ties. Lawrence Steinke is coaching the U of L athletes as Liz Glidel and Jillian Weir in javelin and hammer throw competitions respectively. Kayla Maleshi is on the women's rugby sevens team after competing with the Pronghorns in 2011 and is joined by Kayara Wardley of Vulcan. And although Ross Beckering is on the Netherlands team, the Tabor native and LCI teacher is part of the men's 3-on-3 basketball events. Well, those are just a few of the stories we've been covering this week. To stay up to date on the latest local regional news, head over to lethbridgenewsnow.com or find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and our Lethbridge News Now mobile app. If you have any stories or topics that you'd like us to follow, send us a message. Thanks for watching, and tune in next Friday for another edition of The Weekly with me, Connor Gunn. Have a great weekend.